considered starting your GLP-1 journey, I'm going to say you should absolutely do it. I was so nervous to get started, but I finally did, and here's how week 1 went for me. It was my first week taking the starting dose, 2.5 milligrams of the tirzepatide compound, and overall, I think the week went really well. I didn't have very many negative side effects. The worst day that I had was day 3, and I think it was a combination of factors, including a vitamin B energy drink, and I think that kind of sent my stomach into a tizzy a little bit, but it was the day that I felt food suppression the most. That was the day that I had to actually think about what I was eating and like force myself to eat, knowing that eating was going to make me feel better. So other than that, throughout the week, our office always has unhealthy snacks like on hand at all times. And when you're sitting at a desk and you're bored, that is the hardest time for me to say, no, I don't want a snack, because guess what? I really do want a snack. Okay. So, but this week was a little bit different. I did bring baby carrots to the office, so I had a different alternative, but I really did not feel the craving to get up out of my seat and go eat something. Then I've also noticed that it is hard to get protein in when you're actually tracking your protein, especially when your meals feel like they're so much smaller than when you're not on this medication. But I have been basically drinking a protein drink with every meal / snack I put in my body. So I would have 2 hard-boiled eggs with everything bagel seasoning, and then I would also drink a protein like mix, right? So I'm getting the protein from the eggs, plus I'm getting the protein from the drink. So I found that this was more easily achievable when I just picked a few things and kind of rotated around and basically just had small snack-sized meals throughout the day. I know not everybody can do that, but that's what I did. I did spinach frittatas, a chicken sausage, or 2 hard-boiled eggs with some kind of protein drink supplement, and I just rotated those. Sometimes the spinach frittatas would be for breakfast, sometimes they'd be for lunch, and vice versa, and that way I was always able to get at least above 80 grams of protein, if not hitting 100 daily. And then at night, when I go home and I'm not hungry, top it off with a smoothie full of fruit, Greek yogurt, and a scoop of vanilla protein, and it was excellent. So, that's kind of how my first week went. It encouraged me to eat healthier things, and my starting weight and my ending weight, I lost in between 6 and 7 pounds, so I'm very happy about those results. I was making effort before this on my own to lose weight, so it could have been a combination of all that, but seeing the scale move and realizing that it didn't take nearly as much mental effort for me to make that happen feels so encouraging. And by the time Friday came around for my next dose, I was super excited. I definitely am trying to enter my glow up era for the year. And for once in my whole life being a big back person, it finally feels attainable, and I'm so excited for that. So if you've been thinking about it, that's how my week 1 went. I definitely think you should give it a try. And if you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Okay? Till next time, week 2 on the way.